My name is Paolo Polli. I come from Italy. My profession is a painter, set designer. I was designer, visual designer, mostly painter. Now I do mostly the painter. I've been here for the first time in Haidakhan in 78 in January. And I was impressed about surrealism paintings, also for ancient paintings, the techniques of Rembrandt, William Turner, all these kind of great artists. And I was in my fantasy world that was quite surrealistic, but also hyper-realistic. And I made many different things because I think that if you have a concept to give, you can give in many different kind of style. It's not true that you have to be only in one way, in one kind of style. So I use many kind of things to give my message. When I was young, my father pushed me in a university, and for first in engineering, then economic. And I changed many times, but every time, every university, I went in the morning, university in the evening, I went in the Academy of Art, and that was my real nature, deep nature to be an artist. So I start to be a visual designer. I work like free professionist to make marks and images from the companies, and to design also bottle for perfumes or many things. So, and then the painter was always my friend. I always paint my paintings. Then I start to be a set designer for big theaters in Italy to project the set for the comedies and also for some movie. And so now I'm a painter. I'm still make my things. When I come in Haidakhan, I want to say that it's very important for the creativity, because they become new incredibly. It's 12 years that I don't come in Haidakhan. Now I'm here, and I can realize that when I was in Italy, yes, I was working, but without something new in my soul. Now, when I'm here, I come back with something new for my creativity. Before the first visit here in Baba Ji ashram, my life is completely changed. And I follow other friends in Italy to build the ashram, to help to manage the ashram. And also, if I'm a painter, half of my life practically is with all these people to do these things. And I think that there is no one day in my life so difficult to explain how was the experience of with Baba Ji. And also in ourselves is in continuous something new become from the past. You understand always something new. I was invited in New York when I was 36 years old. And I had a show in New York with my paintings. And inside all my paintings, there is one of Baba Ji. So without do anything, one newspaper in New York they make an article about art from Europe, from Italy. And then made a big photo of the paintings of Baba Ji. So Baba Ji was present in all Manhattan for a week. I made many paintings about Baba Ji, and was always something really hard to do. But I remember the way of to watch Baba Ji was this kind of eyes, and so I try to do in my painting. Some are good, some are less, but sometimes are really strong. But spirituality is always present because it's the relationship we have with our soul. So the soul never changes. Also, if the world is really in the chaos or there is much technology, the spirituality is always the same. The world is a chaos, and Baba Ji teach us to accept that chaos, to bring with us in our heart. And so when you are one with it, you follow your heart, you follow your soul everywhere, in every place, in every situation. It is not easy, eh? I speak easy, but to do is not easy at all. I went in India before Baba Ji 2 times, in Auroville, in Osho, Rajneesh, the Theosophical Society, everywhere to look for something that attract me. Then in Milan, I met Gora Devi that showed me pictures of Baba Ji. We was some friend, and we decided all to go in India with Gora Devi that was coming back after 1 year in England. So to see Baba Ji, from that moment was so strong, was impossible to say it, but I felt in myself that was my life. Really, that was my life. Then I found in my house, in the house of my parents, a book that I wrote when I was 13, in which I wrote when I would like to go in the Himalaya with my friend, to stay in a place close to the forest, to have a little house by stones close to the river. Yeah, I describe completely the life in Haidakhan. So we are born with that imprinting. We don't choose nothing. We just to follow. We are too able to follow what's happened. I remember that I not only me, but also my friend, we try to understand who's. And the first time we was in the Kirtan hall with the candlelight, and Baba Ji was beautiful, terrible, beautiful, like a man, like a woman, like a child. Every moment he changed continuously. And it was not possible to fix something because in one moment he was a king, in another moment he was terrible, in another moment was like a mother. So it was not impossible. But many lila came after to teach many things. For each one was different lila, but very strong, very strong. Arati with the friends in my house. I had a little temple. Then I went to live in Cisternino. The temple was very close to my house, that I don't need to have a temple inside. I have a duni. In my house I have a duni, and I use many time with the friend to stay there to make a little puja, personal puja. And but the normal life without Baba Ji, I cannot imagine. My parents, my father, my mother was quite, my mother mostly he wrote a letter to Baba Ji. She asked to Baba Ji why all these young people come to you. What you do with these young people that perhaps is better that stay at home to work, to have a normal life. So that was the problem. My father was a little bit open, much open, but and then I was married with a lady from Italy that was already devotee to Baba Ji, and so the two daughters, they went when they was very young in Haidakhan with other other son, other friends. So now I grow up. Now my daughter, that is 13 years old, 30 years old, yes, she's here with me. The other one, she went with a husband 6 years ago. I would like to say that is really important because the world now is not easy at all, absolutely, and so it's really important to see outside. Yes, you to communicate, but it's important to see inside, to find something really to start to speak with your heart, to start to speak at you and listen what you said, and to be calm and to be normal. When Baba Ji was disappeared in his body, for all of us was really a trauma, but also was a big energy came because we build a new ashram. We start to do a normal life, coming back in our place, in our country, with the family, with the children, 1 year old, all. So was a normal life completely. But I repeat, Baba Ji was always in our mind, in my mind. I thought many times, I think also now many times every day about him, about the teaching, because something new always come out. When you have to do something, also something very, 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 very difficult, you have to start. When you start, so many things came. Baba Ji help you every time. The energies come, but you have to move. You have to move in that direction. And so another things that Baba Ji can really speak inside you. If you are quiet, if you stay with yourself, you can hear really something for you, not for other people, because you are not a medium or you are not a guru, but for yourself, you can understand, you can hear.